This is our route today, displayed here on what we call the EFB, which stands for Electronic Flight Bag. Just been told it is still called an EFB, even though this is clearly not a bag anymore. We used to carry around the charts when everything was paper back in the Stone Age, but now all the airlines are moving to these fancy tablets. So just for your orientation, you can see Abu Dhabi here, and then we've been proceeding northwest to head to Odessa. So as I zoom in, the map becomes more and more detailed. All these sort of blue circles and grey circles with all these names are airports scattered around the area. We can simply have a look at its code, and then in another section of the iPad we can type in the information and we get all the information about that airport if we need to. So we're always aware of the airports we have around us. So at the moment we're currently flying over northern Iraq, and if you just look over to our navigation display, you can see that we are approaching Kaban. And so referring back here, you can see that Kaban is just here on the chart, and it's the border between Iraq and Turkey. Main thing to note when you're flying over eastern Turkey is the high terrain. So you can see these red numbers displayed, and these sort of give us a minimum altitude which we know is safe to fly at. So you can see in Georgia it would be about 20,500 feet, while getting closer to Istanbul it would be about 10,400. Interesting to note on this flight, you can see that it would make a lot more sense to go from East Turkey straight to Odessa, but unfortunately we have airway closures today. An airway, if I zoom in, and it will just hopefully be displayed, are all these lines everywhere. So what we do for each flight is we file a flight plan, and we tell them which airway we want to go on. And as you can see, there's a lot of them. So we have navigators to help plan all this for us. And unfortunately, a lot of these are closed today. So the airways we've had to choose take us in this direction. So you could see this airway, for instance, is described as UL 602, which we would call Uniform Lima 602. And then that also takes us through Bulgarian airspace, Romanian airspace, before descending into the Ukraine.
Hi Just-Plane viewers, it's a great pleasure to have you on board Wizzair Abu Dhabi Airbus A321NEO. We're now in cruise at 38,000 feet, and this is a flight from Abu Dhabi to Odessa. My name is Kamal, I'm the captain on that flight. I'm also the chief pilot of Wizzair Abu Dhabi. You must certainly have heard about Wizzair, but have you heard about Wizzair Abu Dhabi? We're actually the newest official UE operator based in Abu Dhabi, and we started operation in a quite interesting period, right in the middle of the COVID pandemic. But we are very ambitious, we believe in the future, and we're just opening more doors and more destinations from Abu Dhabi to the rest of the world. We are part of the Wizzair groups. We have our sister companies based in Europe and in Budapest, based in London Luton for Wizzair UK, and we're part of, as I mentioned, a great ambitions of Wizzair to offer unbeatable opportunities and travel opportunities to all travelers around the world. We just started mid-January 2021. It has not been even a year right now. We have 4 aircraft, more than 100 crew, and as I speak, we're actually recruiting more and more. Our ambition takes us westerly, easterly. Right now we are mainly serving Central Europe, the Balkan area, the Gulf area as well. Recently we announced Bahrain and Muscat, and in the future, who knows? We definitely look at all degrees in the horizon. It's great to have you on board, and you must certainly have met my colleague and first officer, Alex Ham. See you very soon for the approach.
Expect runway in use 16 and expect vectoring for ILS approach.
Expect the vectors for the ILS 16 for Sky 48. $1,000 to go.
2000 blue.
Just if you need it, I've got the ILS localizer on my ND.
Thank you.
1,000 to go.
2000.
Sky 48, cleared Odessa approach, runway 16.
Cleared approach runway 16 for Sky 48.
Set runway track. We're going to anticipate that turn.
Sure. One-way track.
156.
156.
Flaps 2.
156 set. Speed's checked. Flaps 2.
$2,500.
Rad out.
Red out.
Localizers alive.
Check.
Sky 48, new QNH 1029er, contact Odessa Tower 125.5.
Contacting tower on 125.5 and copy the new QNH 1029. Thank you with Sky 48.
Gear down.
Right.
Gear down. And QNH 1029 set. Cross-checked. Tower, hello, with Sky 48, established on the ILS runway 16.
With Sky 48, Odessa Tower, good day. Ready contact, wind 160 degrees 4 meters per second, runway 16 clear to land.
16 clear to land with Sky 48, thank you.
Request if backtrack of or main taxiway, please.
Wilco.
And flaps 3.
Speeds checked, flap 3, go around altitude 3,000 feet.
Set your altitude 3,000, thank you.
3,000 feet set.
Ecam memo.
Landing no blue, auto thrust.
Speed.
Tower, hello, with Sky 48. We're established on the ILS 16. Just to confirm, we'll be backtracking.
With Sky 48, expect backtrack via runway and vacate runway right by taxiway Alpha 1.
Copy, vacate by Alpha 1, expecting a backtrack. Can you just confirm clearance with Sky 48?
With Sky 48, clear to land runway 1.
Clear to land, runway 16, thank you, with Sky 48.
1,000.
1,000.
Stabilized.
Stabilized. Pappy.
Correct, sir. On the glide, I see 3 whites, 1 red.
You're cleared to land.
500, yeah.
Cleared to land.
400. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
Continue. Check rate.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Spoilers. Rev screen, manual braking.
Manual braking.
Cool. Timer started. 70.
Check.
Wizz 48, backtrack approved, vacate the runway right via taxiway Alpha 1. Backtrack approved, vacate runway via Alpha 1 with Sky 48, thank you.
Alright, backtrack.
Cool, yeah, nicely done.
Taxi light off.
Master's inside, taxi lights off.
Thanks for all Just Plane viewers for joining us on this flight from Abu Dhabi to Odessa, and again, we hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. It's now our job to start getting ready for our this evening flight back to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Hello again. You're joining us this evening for our flight to Odessa to Abu Dhabi. Before each flight, we always have to do a walk around. We just make sure the aircraft visually is okay, there's nothing leaking, there's nothing irregular. So I'd like you to follow me around. I'll show you some of the little bits we take a special look at, and it should take us about 5 minutes to have a good look. So usually we start about here, just at the front of one of the engines, and we're having a look just to make sure there's no dents or bumps in any of the fuselage, which is the main body of the aircraft. And then we're coming up to the front here. You can see the aircraft is covered with all these antennas and tubes. This is what we use for our flight instruments, giving indications and just making sure there's been no damage and they're not blocked for any reason. I apologise for the noise, if you can still hear me okay. That's what we call the GPU, the ground power unit. When the engines have been shut down, this little power unit provides energy for all the systems on board the aircraft. Coming up to the first engine again, there's no damage or anything we missed on our arrival. If this was the first flight of the day as well, nothing's crawled into the engine during the time it's been sitting idle. This is an A321NEO, so noticeably the engines are much bigger than a standard A320 or 21. Here we are checking the slats, which are at the front of the wings. got the navigation light as well. It's green on the right hand side and red on the left hand side, so we can identify the direction of traffic at night. And then here we are at the ailerons. Again, I'm just making sure there's nothing irregular, everything's looking normal. All the static whips are at the tip of the wings. Okay, just again doing another quick visual inspection at the back of the engines.
Set park and brake, we're brake is finished.
Park and brake set. Clear to start one?
Yes, start time one.
Thank you, starting one. Starting one. Two good starts, thank you very much. You may disconnect. Enjoy your evening.
Okay, we have to good continuance with all control on the left and preparation is 1 minute flight.
Goodbye.
Sky 981, taxi to holding point runway 16, via taxi Charlie 3, taxi Alpha 1.
Charlie 3, Alpha 1, holding point runway 16 with Sky 981.
Okay, just clear right.
Clear left.
Taxiing as briefed. First right to Alpha 1.
Yep.
Park and brakes released. Brake check.
I'm happy for the flight control check anytime you want.
Great. Okay, flight controls.
Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full right. Full left. Neutral. Alpha 1 on the right.
Yep. And when you're ready, taxi checks, please.
Yeah.
Sky 981, contacted is tower 125.5.
125.5 with Sky 981.
Taxi checked. Flight control
Checked.
checked. Briefing
Just confirmed.
confirmed. Aircraft version
A321.
A321. ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi check is complete.
Okay, ready if you are.
Yep.
Tower with Sky 981, previous holding point Alpha 1, runway 16.
With Sky 981, Odessa Tower, green in lineup runway 16.
Line up runway 16 with Sky 981.
Okay, nothing's on approach. All lights on, please.
And clear left.
Takeoff. And takeoff checklist.
Takeoff checklist.
With Sky 981, wind 170 degrees, 3 meters per second. Runway 16, clear for takeoff and flyby.
Runway 16, clear for takeoff with Sky 981. Have a good night.
From the top. Takeoff checklist packs off. Cabin crew advise radar on. TCAS TRA. Takeoff checklist complete. Takeoff clearance.
Received.
Received. Confirmed. Ready.
Ready. Happy to roll?
Yes.
Okay. Rolling takeoff.
I cannot see any birds so far.
No. Takeoff. Flag 63 SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Thrust set. $100.
Check.
V1 rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Nav.
Odessa, Wizz Sky 90981. Previous, passing altitude 1000, climbing to altitude 3000.
Wizz Sky 90981, this is radar.
Climb.
Good afternoon, radar contact, climb flat level 190.
Thrust climb.
Climb flight
What's your
level
thrust?
190, Wizz Sky 90981.
Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flap
Wizz
0.
Sky 90981, clear direct Bagri.
Direct Bagri, Wizz Sky 90981.
Can you set direct Bagri, please?
Bag reading.
Yep. Looks good. Bagri, nav. And says standard.
Standard set. Cross check. Passing level 46. Now.
Check, flight level 190 blue.